Hello,
Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Really all right. So it's our first meeting. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, yes, of course. So, as you know, my name is Nutan and I'm from Mathura. And I have just started working as a teacher. And talking about my qualification, I'm graduate from commerce and I have a YouTube channel and I'm blessed with two kids. So, this is all about me. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll introduce myself. So my name is Aarna Shukla. I'm 9 years old. I study in class 4. I study in a public school. I'm talking to you from Bhopal, the capital of Madhya Pradesh. And I have a YouTube channel called The Aarna. It's where I upload conversational English videos. This is all about me.
Great. Good to hear that. Yeah. You want to ask anything?
Well, yes.
hmm Go ahead.
Like, where are you from?
I'm from Mathura, which is in UP.
Mathura. Okay. So can you please tell me like, what is your profession?
I teach to the students. I'm a teacher, English teacher. And when I started working, so that time I had been teaching to the teachers. Up to 15 days, I taught to the teachers. And it was all about spoken English language. And now I'm teaching to the students. Yeah, this I do.
Okay, so like just teach in a school or a tuition?
In school, but I teach online as well.
Okay, so you teach English, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So like which class did you teach? Which class students?
Seventh and eighth.
Okay, so like what's your mother's tongue?
Hindi. It's Hindi.
And how do you practice English?
I speak with the people on every single day, but nowadays I'm not regular. I'm quite erratic. I just totally swamped with my own work. So this is why I don't get much time for the speaking, practicing, for interacting with the people. Nowadays, I think it's been long. I'm not really regular. So I'm not being able to maintain that, kind of consistency. But there was a time I used to talk with so many people, like 7 to 10 on every single day. Like 5, 6 months ago, I had been doing such things. But now I'm not really regular. I do only 1 or 2 sessions. Sometimes I'm not doing any session as I am totally occupied. Yeah.
Okay, so like who teaches you English? Do you practice yourself or someone teaches you?
No, no, I have done it by my own. And like I connect with the people on Skype. And nowadays, like I have mitigated the number of people I'm interacting with. And as I earlier mentioned, that I earlier used to talk with so many people on every single day. But I can say speaking really helped me so far. Just by speaking with people, interacting with them on every single day, this much, talking. So that has helped me a lot. I have amplified my confidence and my fluency as well. So it happened just because of this, kind of things I had been doing, like connecting with the people on every single day and speaking really matters.
Okay, so can you tell me like what's your strength and weakness?
Regarding English language, are you asking about?
It can be anything.
Nice question. Talking about strength, so I can say I can be always really happy, satisfied, because in today's scenario there are so many people, they are not really satisfied with the things they are doing, the situations they are facing. They're not really happy, they're not really satisfied. Let's say hypothetically somebody has got any job, even though he's not really happy, he's not really satisfying that time. So to me, as I consider, I am really satisfied with the things I'm getting. If I'm not getting the result that I have desired earlier, I'm not getting, even though I'm really happy, I'm satisfied with that. So I can say this is my strength. Like I can manage the things. I can juggle the things all alone. I don't take the things, kind of pressure on the baggage. No, I just can't. So, we are encompassed with so many negative things in today's scenario. Even though I feel really blessed, the things I have God, and God has given me such a beautiful life. So I always feel like blessed, happy, ecstatic. So I can say it's my strength. And talking about weakness, so somewhere I think so that I can believe on anyone, like who is speaking with me really nicely. Uh, he might be or she might be wrong inwardly, and they have some wrong and unethical, intention. So I'm not getting that, and like at some point I just believe on them. So somewhere I think that that's my weakness, that's my flaws.
Yeah, sometimes so we don't know rather to believe the person we're talking to or not. It's the
Hmm.
problem. Like, hey, so who inspired you to practice English?
Sorry, come again.
Who inspired you to practice English?
Who inspired me? No one. No one. Like I have been doing the same thing again and again for a very long time, talking with myself more than 3 years, I can say. And before and that I had the kind of passion ignition, you can say, connect with people, but I didn't have the courage. That time was not really courageous enough to deal with the people 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So I had fear. I was brimmed with so much fear and the inhibition. So the things like I have been doing, I can say it was all about reading the dictionary. As 15, 14 years ago, like back then we didn't have this much accessibility, let's say smartphone and the platforms, and even I didn't know earlier a lot of things. So I used to read my dictionary, and I used to search words, and I would write down, I would learn them, like every now and then, not like off and on. Yeah. So the thing is, nobody inspired me, but yes, I can say from the starting, from the essence point, I can say I had been having the kind of feeling, a kind of passion, willingness towards this language. So this is why I'm doing such things, like I'm connecting with the people, I'm boosting my confidence and amplifying my fluency as well.
Okay, so do you have any questions for me?
Yes, of course. I would like to know from your side, the accent you have. So from where you learned this?
Well, if I talk about my accent, actually, I didn't do any specific thing for this. I'm learning British accent. I just normally follow some British YouTubers, and I could follow some British tips and do some sounds.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever been to like any foreign country?
No, I haven't been, but I would love to. Have
Okay.
you?
No, no, I haven't. Never ever. In my dreams. Okay. So, what you do in your free time when you get time from the school, from the speaking practicing? So, what you like to do?
Well, if I talk about my free time, and after practicing English, I could to just to look at the view outside my house, and so I could play with my siblings, and I could sometimes study.
Okay. So, don't you watch any like TV, cartoon, serial, anything?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do watch cartoons sometimes.
Which cartoon is your favorite?
Usually, I watch so many English cartoons.
Okay, okay, great, great. And what about Shin Chan?
I don't watch
You
these
don't
kinds of
watch?
like.
Okay, 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 okay. So, do you have friends?
Yes, I do have friends. I have so many friends in my
Okay.
class and outside my classes.
Hmm. So, do they talk with you in English?
No, they don't talk in English much with me.
Okay, okay. And what about your teachers, your tutors in the school?
Well, when my teachers teach us, so they usually teach us in English language, to, and sometimes they will speak in Hindi to make us understand because so most of the students don't know English much.
Okay. And don't they get awestruck when they listen to you talking in English?
No, they don't feel much obstruct because when
Okay.
I talk to them, I usually talk in the normal accent because so I know what's gonna happen when I speak with my own.
Okay. So you talk in this accent or in another accent?
Well, actually, I talk in this accent, and right now I'm practicing another accent also.
Okay, great, great. What do you like to wear?
Yes, can you repeat?
What do you like to wear? Attire, clothes?
Well, I love to wear different clothes actually.
Okay. So what kind of personality you like to be? Like just be like a girl who likes pink color, or like kind of tomboy. There are so many girls, they show up like this way, tomboy. Talking about my daughter, she's also kind of tomboy. She likes to wear all the time jeans and the trousers, and the behavior she's having. Which kind of personality you like to be?
Well, so actually, he don't have much personality. Well, usually I do wear jeans and trousers, but usually in girl style.
Oh, in girls, proper girl style. Okay, okay. So are you interested in any sports game in your school?
Well, yes, I do. Well, like to play different sports. We don't play much sports like football, hockey. All the boys in our class want to play football, while the other girls play their own games.
Oh, great.
Our favorite one
Okay,
is to kick the cone.
okay. Hmm. Great. So how long, how long have you been doing such things like connecting with the people and talking with them with this accent?
Well, usually I started the last year.
Okay, meaning it's just been 1 year.
Yes, I can say it was. I started in I think I started in January or February 2024.
Oh, great. And what about your accent? Did you have the same accent, right? Back then, that particular time when you initiated these things.
Well, yes, I did have the same accent, but I started to learn this accent when I was 3 years old. But back then, I know that accent, but I don't use it much. But when I started my conversation journey, I started to use it more and more.
Okay, great. So as you speak really well, you are sounding really nice, and I can say you are really clear with the grammar rules. You are you really
Yes, I
clear
am.
with all the grammar rules? Let's say infinitive, conditionals. So do you take it really monotonous or interesting?
I take it in. Well, I take grammar interesting.
Okay, okay. So you study in fourth standard, am I right?
Yes, I'm about to go in class fifth.
Okay. So I don't think that you must be reading or studying, conditionals or infinitive, because I think it comes up in eighth or seventh class, as far as I remember.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. So you don't get confused, or you don't have any problem with tenses and the voices. Am I right?
Well, I don't have any problem in tenses or voices, but sometimes I have find tenses a little bit hard for me.
Okay. So when you initiated this journey, like connecting with the people, so what was your like state, your condition? Like, Did you have the knowledge of all the things, like let's say tenses? Because it's really plays a pivotal role here. To speak with anyone, we must know tenses. So 1 year ago, when you initiated this journey, so what was your like particular state?
Well, if I talk about to my particular state, well, actually, I had a little bit of knowledge, and the in my first my, and I had a little bit of knowledge, and I
Hmm.
was, a little bit nervous about for a conversation. But right now, I'm much confident.
Oh, great. So I have asked so many questions so far. So you have anything to ask,
Well, yes.
please?
Like, what do you do in your free time?
As I am very fond of singing songs and listening songs as well, so I just do the humming or singing as well. And yes, connect with the people when I get time. So I try my level best to do this thing. Like as I'm not regular. I'm quite erratic in that. So wherever I get time, so I try to connect with the people. And sometimes I just get ready and dress well. Adore myself. This I do. Not kind of using cosmetic things, like wearing sarees, because I'm really crazy about wearing sari.
Don't your family members think that? So, is she going to any party or something?
Yeah, happens so many times. Both of my kids, they always ask wherever, like as soon as I wear a sari, they ask, "Mama, are you going somewhere? Are you going to the market?" Like this way they ask. I was like, "No, no, yeah, anything,
Yes.
please."
Like, what is the strength and weakness you see in people of your state?
People who is around me or anyone.
People who are people around you in your state. What strength and weakness do you see on them?
Mm, I would not say about my state. The thing that I have understood, I have comprehended so far, like people's mind and the behavior and that traits. On basis of that, I can say so many people, they what they believe, and they have this mentality that once you have worn such a nice clothes, so and yes, speaking in English, once you are speaking really nice and really well English, so they really admire you, they respect you. And or else if you are wearing you are clad very bad clothes, somewhere it's torn or something like this, and you're not looking presentable, so somewhere they have this perspective that you're not really good and you don't belong to a nice family, like this way. So uh, like while saying all the things, I can say they have this mentality to judge what you have worn. They just judge on basis of this what you have worn, totally about your attire, your clothes. So they judge, and I don't really like this. I just can't do so. I just can see
Uh,
the kind of internal things, what you are internally inside, your behavior, your traits, that really matters. The way you present yourself, meaning the way you say the things with respect, and kind of etiquettes you must have, etiquettes, manners, and always try to mind your p's and q's while interacting with people. So to me, this I think.
okay, so we shall wrap up the session because I have to do some other work and we have completed with all our questions.
Yes, yes, of course, and thank you. It was really nice discussion with you, and nice meeting to you.
It was also nice meeting to you too. You're such a good teacher. I hope we meet again some other day. Bye.
Bye, take care.